All right, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the sinus skull. So if you look here, we see these hollow cavities that are going to be underneath the bone. This is one of those sinuses. This sinus right here is called the frontal sinus. If you look down here, this guy right there, this sinus right here, right there with the maxillary bone, that's the maxillary sinus. Okay, that's the maxillary sinus. I'm going to turn it in real quick here. So this hollow cavity right there with the air cells is the sphenoid sinus. I'm going to turn it around again, guys, so we can look into the orbit. All right, guys, so if you look here inside of the orbit, we can definitely see here really nice. We can see the ethmoid sinus right there. So there's our ethmoid sinus. Okay, now we're going to turn it around over here. And we're going to get this guy right there. This big sinus right here, this is the mastoid sinus. Now, out of all of the sinuses that we mentioned, what's really important is that the mastoid sinus is not the it's not a paranasal sinus, meaning it doesn't drain into the nasal cavity. So if there is an infection within this area, they actually have to put in shunts to drain that. But the other ones that we did mention, that being again, maxillary, ethmoid, frontal, and sphenoid, these are all paranasal sinuses, meaning that they drain into the nasal cavity. All right, guys, that pretty much covers everything we need to know about the sinus skull.